You've got 90 days to make a great impression, so what do you do? Hey, my name is Jackie, and here at Uvaro, we want to help you build a fulfilling career in tech from hired to retired. We've talked about your first week at a company, your first month at a company, but now what about your first 90 days at a new company? In this video, I'm going to be talking about this incredibly important new time period because it is when you'll be making the most impressions and setting the tone for the rest of your tenure. So let's get started. Here are 4 tips for your first 90 days at a new company. Our first tip is to plan your career growth. A 2016 study done by Udemy demonstrates this exact same concept. If employees are not continuously learning, they aren't engaging in their work. In this study, 80% of people agreed that learning new skills would make them more engaged. Yet only 56% are actually learning new skills. This exemplifies the mismatch between what employees need from their employers and what they're currently given. As a result, it is not only important for employees to keep seeking out learning opportunities to stay fulfilled and engaged in their career, it is also important for employers to give their employees the chance to learn and grow. After those first few months have passed, it's important to know where you want to continue to keep growing. Career growth is something that is very personal. You'll need to advocate for yourself in this process. Don't stop for 90 days. There are always new things to learn, whether it's about your job or the industry. But learning all of this will not happen overnight. You need to have a plan. An hour or 2 of extra learning every day can go a very long way and pays off over time. Your plan needs to fit your ambitions, your time, your other commitments, and your life. Try not to grow too quickly and risk burnout. Enjoy the process and find support along the way, like a friendly career success company like Uvaro. And as you grow in your career, you'll also have the opportunity to share your knowledge with others and to help others grow as well. So never stop learning, never stop growing. It's the best way to stay ahead of the competition and keep your career moving forward. Our second tip is to not be afraid to take on new challenges and opportunities. Now that you know the direction of where you want to go in your new company, how do you get there? Stuart Butterfield, the co-founder of Flickr and the chief executive at Slack, one of the fastest growing business apps of all time, recently shared his best advice for young people with the New York Times. He said, "Some people will know exactly what they want to do at a very young age, but the odds are low. I feel like people in their early to mid-20s are very earnest. They're very serious, and they want to feel like they've accomplished a lot at a very young age rather than just trying to figure stuff out. So I try to push them towards a more experimental attitude. The first few months at a new job are always a learning curve, but it's really important to take on new challenges and responsibilities in order to both grow personally and professionally. So, just like he said, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You might surprise yourself at how well you can adapt. So go ahead and volunteer for that big new project, or speak up in that important meeting. You might find that you thrive on challenges after all. However, while taking on more is always good, you can't let your day-to-day responsibilities slip away. You were hired to do a job, and you can't sacrifice that to go above and beyond for other projects. So just keep that in mind. If you're enjoying our early career advice, make sure to subscribe for more videos on how to enter a new career, or for any early career advice. And don't forget to follow our social media accounts and also to check out our website. Our third tip is to get involved with events, workshops, and other opportunities. One of the best ways to get acclimated in a new job is to get involved with events, workshops, and other activities offered by your new company. We recognize that with remote jobs, this can be a bit difficult. Of course, the remote Zoom calls can seem a little dry at times, and there aren't as many opportunities to connect with your coworkers. But even with virtual events or workshops, we encourage you to still get involved. Not only will this help you learn more about your new colleagues and the company culture, it will also give you a chance to build relationships and to network. Even if there's nothing scheduled, there's still a lot of ways that are just as effective where you can connect with your teammates in a remote setting. Some examples are having lunch over Zoom, having a coffee chat in the morning, starting special groups based on your interests in either your Slack channels or any direct messaging app that your company uses, or planning activities that surround your common interests, like cooking classes, crafts, getting active together, movie night, paint nights, etc. This includes accepting invitations for social events. Your coworkers want to get to know you, so if you're invited to lunch or an after-work event, accept the invitation. There are usually plenty of opportunities to get involved in the first few months, so be sure to take advantage of them. You never know where they might lead. It may lead to a new opportunity, a new connection, a new network. The opportunities are endless. Our fourth tip is to breathe and reflect. Now is the time for iteration and improvement. Take a moment to reflect on your onboarding period. What worked? What didn't work? What could have you done differently? You can also include your goals in this reflection as well. We talked about how important goal setting is in our previous videos, so why not ask yourself how your goals are shaping up when you've hit the 90-day mark? So you can ask yourself, are you on the right track to achieving your goals? Are the goals that you set SMART goals? Or should you reevaluate your goals? We can all be our own worst critics, but think of all the new things you've learned, the challenges you've faced, and the progress you've made. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind, but taking some time to reflect on your accomplishments will help you stay motivated and focused on your career goals. And who knows, you might even surprise yourself with how much you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. However, if you're tracking off pace for your goals, don't worry. This is where you're meant to reflect and plan better for your next 90 days. If you find yourself tracking off pace for your goals, try breaking your goals into smaller, manageable steps. If you break your goals down into smaller chunks, you can identify each step that will ultimately lead you to your goal. The larger the goal, the more steps you will need to complete to achieve your goal. So make your steps visible so you can more readily take them. You can also share your goal with other people to give yourself a little push. Keeping your goal to yourself can undermine your efforts. If you don't achieve your goal, you may shrug it off like it doesn't matter. Sharing goals with others, such as your manager, can make you more compelled to take action. You can also open yourself up to feedback. Don't just tell other people your goal. Ask people about your goal. Ask them, what do you think about this? Do you have experience or insights into this particular area? Or do you know someone who can shed more light on this idea? What roadblocks may I encounter? Or what am I not thinking of? People may be able to help if they know what you're trying to achieve. So take the opportunity to collaborate with others and maximize your chances of success. If you want to see your idea become even better, why don't you invite others to build on top of it? There you have it, our 4 tips to help you succeed in the first 90 days at your new job. If you're looking for more resources to enable your career success, check out Uvaro. We help people change careers and enable them to land their dream jobs in tech. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more career success related content. And remember, Uvaro is your career success company.